BPF, do you want to start off by explaining why we are here today?
Yeah, Justin threw down the gauntlet, right?
I mean, we were going back and forth on Twitter, and I was like, let's stop doing this over Twitter and let's bring it to real life. So
Okay.
yeah.
So here's my position on this, right? You guys are a bunch of immoral scumbags.
Okay.
And you're linked up with a bunch of immoral scumbags.
All right,
And from my perspective, I don't care. If you fucking idiots would ever stop gunning for me, we could just let
we're
this
gunning
go.
for you.
Let me
I'll
finish.
let you finish. I'm sorry. I'll stop interrupting.
Let me finish. If you'd ever stop fucking gunning for me, yes, you always are. We left you fuckers alone forever. And then, of course, you had to fucking put on video that we were doxing people, that we were that we doxed Brittany, right? All kinds of shit that you said. So of course we responded to it. Okay, but it was all bullshit, and you were there. It's not like you were saying anything about it, right, Justin? You weren't like, no, that's not true, or you weren't. You know, it's not like you were the.
Why is that my job to tell them that's not true? I don't know if it's true or not. I know nothing of the situation. It's not my job to go out and prove whether or not these things are true. If they're not true, then you could be like, look, they're not true.
You're sitting there
nothing to do with me.
Well, you're sitting there nodding your head like a dumb fuck, Justin. So the thing is like you take plenty of your own shots. So my proposal has always been this, right? The same proposal I'll make right this second. Okay? I don't give a flying fuck what you idiots do. You are by far the most self-destructive, dumbest fucking people I've ever seen. You're absolutely, whatever you're doing has nothing at all to do with what we're doing. Nothing, right? The best thing that could have ever happened is who you're linked up with and the things that you're doing right now. I could care less. My proposal has always been, just shut the fuck up and do your thing. We'll shut the fuck up and do our thing.
Dude, that is not how you operate. You have these massive shit-talking extravaganzas.
Always in response.
Every other week where you're talking shit about Politically Provoked.
Always in response. Always listen, Justin. It's always in response to what you guys do. Every single time. It is.
You know that's not true.
It is true.
If you let's have an honest conversation.
I'm having an honest
conversation. Talk shit about us just as much as we talk shit about you. It's impossible to pinpoint it when it fucking began.
No, I can. Actually, I can literally go through the timeline, in fact, and pinpoint where each thing began. Which is why every time there's a trash talk, it's in a response to something that you do. Tweets that you make, things like that, when all you ever had to do was just shut the fuck up and go away. Like, we don't do anything to you. There's nothing that the Crucible does. We have no agenda.
What the fuck do we do to you other than say a few things?
And that's all I did. That's all I do back. That's all I do back. It's tit for tat, right? But all you fucking idiots ever had to do.
If you want to be the bigger man here, then
I see. So just take it. No, fuck that. We're not just gonna take it, Justin. That's ridiculous.
Neither are we, Andrew. Like you.
Well, we're not asking you to. We're not asking.
You literally have these like shit talking extravaganzas. For the most part, we don't even bring you up. For the most part, you've come up recently because of all this Twitter beef and all this crap that's been going on. But for the most part, we don't even talk about you.
Well, do you want to see what brought up all the Twitter beef? It's because Brittany put out a fucking tweet, right, mentioning several streamers and saying, ha, 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 clout chasing, something like that. So then there's a response, then there's another response, et cetera, and it escalates. The best thing possible would be for you to just mind your own fucking business, go do your thing on Odyssey. We don't bother with you unless you decide, always the trash talks that are brought up with Politically Provoked are always in response to the things.
You know that's bullshit. A big part of your show is talking shit about us.
No.
Even pretend like it's not.
It is always in a response to what you've done. And here's the thing, Justin. Here's some things that you don't understand. We've had truces in the past. You guys have always broken them. What I'm hoping we can get to is, since this is live and being recorded, that we can actually have one of these that can be pointed to. That can be pointed
to. Would be good. I think it'd be good for.
No, hang on. Listen to what I'm saying. That it can be pointed to, so we can say, okay, right? Here's what we're doing. Who broke it? Right? Who fucked it up? Who did this shit? right? We can hash it all out, so it's not all behind the scenes. It's not done by Twitter. People can't take messages out of context. It's all live.
Really quick. I'm not trying to cut you off. I can't make decisions for the show as a whole. Brittany and Todd would have to be here too, and they would both have to agree to it too.
I already told you can bring those fucking idiots on. I literally messaged Tom. I could care less.
Well, let me see if I can get in touch with them.
Oh, come on. They're fucking watching right now. Get real. Come on, man. What do you mean? They heard every fucking word. What are you talking about?
Well, all right. Todd said make the truce. Let me see what Brittany says. They are, yeah, they're streaming it too, just like you are. But like, is there more that you want to talk about? Is there anything like you want to rehash or talk about?
No,
like,
here's my position on this, right? Either we go fucking nuclear and I start dropping all kinds of shit and you do the same thing back, right? Or before any of that has to happen, you guys go your own fucking way, do your stupid ass shit over on Odyssey, talk about the Jews and talk about the blacks all you want. So it's your shit, right? I don't fucking care. Don't care. Doesn't bother me. Now there's going to be adjacent people to Politically Provoked I talk schmack about from time to time. There's going to be people adjacent to me that you do the same thing to. Who cares? No big deal. You just leave. We leave each other's shows out of it. We go our own fucking way. None of us mentions the other one ever fucking again. Really easy, right? Not in the Discords, not in any of that. And as a condition of this, you have to stop fucking lying. So you have to tell them they have to stop lying and claiming that we're doxing and that we're doing all this kind of shit because it's a fucking lie. Literally. That's all fucking lies. So they'll agree to that. We'll agree to the same thing.
I'm just, I'm waiting for Brittany to respond. I think, what is kind of bad is that we do have a lot of people that come on both the shows. Not so much anymore, but like for a while we did. It'd be nice to have that again, where somebody feels like they can go on the Crucible and not,
Look, I'm not going to make deals about sharing people or things like that, right?
Sharing people. I'm just saying, like, maybe like sometimes people don't want to go on a certain show.
Yeah, and
they don't want to like experience any hostility, but they might genuinely want to go in and talk about a topic.
Yeah, that's not for me to determine or for you guys to determine. That's up to the person. Like they know that a lot of people know we have fucked up history. A lot of people know I don't like you. I have a lot of friends who don't want to fucking anything to do with you. Some of them yeah, exactly. So the thing is like that's fine. I'm not going to fucking say anything. You don't say anything. Very simple. Just say I don't care, right? If you go on there, I don't fucking care. Right. Whatever. There might be people who are adjacent who go on your show that we fucking go after from time to time or vice versa. But as long as we're not going after each other's shows or after each other's people, who fucking cares?
All right. Well, like I don't know. I can't agree to the truce. I gotta talk to Brittany and Todd about it. But
Justin, do you guys think that he's trying to dox you guys or that he's a doxer?
So honestly, I don't know that much about it. I've heard them say that like they think that Andrew is involved with some sort of doxing incident. I know that it stems from some stuff that happened with Sanzel and Samantha Banana. I don't know too much about it because it was honestly like
so here's the thing. We have the clip. I'll send Tom the clip right now so that we have context for this fucking crazy ass allegation that I've ever doxed any link. I'm going to give you a link.
Yeah, I'm asking, is it because he said from Samantha Banana and Sansol? This is from the leak, right?
No, there's nothing there. I've never doxed anybody.
I'm not saying you dox anybody. I'm talking about the leak where all of the stuff came out when you initially left the show.
So I think that with that, Brittany probably, I can't speak for her. This is just my opinion. So I'm not speaking for Brittany, but maybe she was a little bit paranoid about it because it kind of showed that you would work against her to do things that either shed her in a bad light or can hurt her and her presence on YouTube and on Twitch and whatever else she is. So I think that it should, like, I know that it's
listen.
A little bit different than doxing, but I could understand why somebody would be paranoid about it when they're getting doxed.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, I don't
hear me out.
I don't care if they get doxed. They're not doxed by me, right? They're not getting doxed by me.
let's just hear me out for a second. So Brittany's getting doxxed by somebody. She has no clue who it is. There's this huge beef between the two shows, and there's this evidence that I think something along the lines that you were going to mass report, and you were working with people that wanted to report the show and get it taken down. So,
Andrew, there's a lot of echo coming from your end.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Justin, go ahead.
So I could understand why somebody would be like, well, who would do this to me? Well, it's probably BPF because of all this other stuff that happened before. It's not that big of a jump. Now to like I can't
no, it's a big fucking jump. Okay, it's a big fucking jump to make crazy ass allegations with zero evidence. So then in response to that, what do? I literally read off every fucking DM that I'd ever done with the person that they claimed that I was working with. Right? And that still wasn't fucking good enough for these people. Brittany told everybody that we were mass reporting their channel, that we got them taken off of YouTube, all kinds of crazy fucking shit. We had nothing to do with any of that. My official position on the Crucible has always been that you would destroy yourselves. There's a man in this room who can actually confirm, based on conversations we've had, that I've told him the same thing. That would be Tom Foolery. I've literally told him the same thing. That you would destroy yourselves, had nothing to do with us. Right? We didn't have to do anything. There's nothing for us to do. What the hell would we need to do anything for? Like, nobody thought for a second, ever, that a show that was going to fucking allow the kind of crazy shit that you guys were allowing wasn't going to get thrown off of YouTube. Nobody thought that, Justin. You know? Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, this is just like a he said, she said conversation. I don't have any, like... A lot of this stuff was before my time, and I don't have a whole lot of context. I was just trying to like put it in perspective. Like if I knew that there was this thing that was going on where people are all working together to try to get me, to even if it was just to make me look bad, and then somebody like all of a sudden I'm getting doxxed, I would think it was those people. Like I don't think it's that big of a jump. Personally.
Yeah, except when there's fucking evidence. We now have evidence that Norvin Hobbs knew all about Brittany's identity as far back as October. And we have the clip to prove that that's true. We literally have the clip proving Norvin Hobbs saying this way back in October, that Wignats did it. Do any of these people offer a retraction? Did they say, okay, we have evidence now that this has nothing to do with you? No, they continue with the fucking narrative that we're doxing them, that we're fucking mass reporting people, and we've never done any of it. The reason there's no evidence, the reason there's no evidence for any of it is because we don't fucking do it.
And I understand like that you want to talk about it, but like this isn't something I can talk about because I have never said that. Like I don't know what that's like you and Brittany's beef, and I don't want to speak for Brittany. That's not what I'm here for.
Okay, yeah, I get it, right? I understand. But the problem that you have, Justin, is you're like, oh, this tit for tat happens because you just keep coming after us, unjustified. No, it's very fucking justified. I never said
it was unjustified. Did I say? Right. I never said it was unjustified.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we now know it's justified. It was justified, right? All you fucking clowns have to do is shut the fuck up about the Crucible. We'll literally do the exact same thing.
Shut the fuck up about Politically Provoked.
Easy. I totally fucking agree. But as a condition of this, you have got to stop lying about us as well. So you can't be like, we just won't publicly. Hang on.
I don't think that we've told any lies.
You can't be like, well, we'll publicly stop talking shit, but behind the scenes, we're going to continue to say that you're doxing and mass reporting.
Personally, Andrew, I can say that I will take a truce with you. But, if you come at me again, then okay. But I don't know how Brittany and Todd feel about it. Maybe you should speak with them.
Get them on here.
I don't know if they'll come on. All right.
What a shock. Well, here's the thing, right? So here's the conditions of it, right? So this is me doing the bigger man thing, right? There's all kinds of people keep coming in my fucking Discord who are simps for Politically Provoked saying, just be the bigger man, like leave him alone. It's sad what's happening to him. Just leave him be. So I'm like, okay, you know what? When I talk to this fucking idiot tonight, I'll literally just tell him, here's my position on it. The ball's in your fucking court, right? But I want it done publicly. I want you motherfuckers to publicly say, okay, we're done. Feud's over. You go your way, we'll go our way. We're not going to trash you behind your back. We're not going to fucking do any of this shit. Do that, right? And then it's over. It's very fucking
I don't know.
simple.
I can't commit to anything right now. So.
Of course not. Of course not. Well, so here's the thing. Like, if you don't, then it's just going to escalate until we start fucking dropping nukes. Like, that's the way it's going to fucking end up happening. And it's very stupid. There's no reason for it. You know what I mean? Just go on your own way. Like, this is the most target-rich environment on planet Earth, Justin. You really think that we're going to have trouble talking smack about people besides Politically Provoked on Twitch? Are you serious? It's the most target-rich environment I've ever seen in my life. Almost every time, it's a response.
I asked Brittany to come on. She hasn't answered. I've said something 2 or 3 times, but
We'll play the clip, Tom, that I sent you.
Okay.
And watch it, Justin.
I will pull it up in the Discord as well so that you guys can see it.
Make sure you play the whole clip. It's only a couple minutes, so play the whole thing.
Okay. I can't tell. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Y'all see it?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I can see it.
You got it? You got it, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, I just want to apologize. I did not, if I said something doxy about Brittany, sorry. Brittany, your name is actually pretty well known. Like, literally almost everyone knows it behind the scenes. I literally have seen GDL guys in chats. Marshall sent me a
not her real name?
Facebook months ago. My apologies.
Is Brittany not her real name? I'm confused now. What's going on with that?
Well, apparently it's a big secret.
What's going on with this?
By the way, guys, if you guys want to donate for our website in the future, just give us a coffee.
And didn't
you don't have to give much.
Justin, shut up, Justin. Watch the clip,
just
Justin.
Appreciate it if you give us just a little.
Not giving Norvin anything for apologizing. He owes me a coffee. You owe the whole chat a coffee for that shit.
What can I say? I'm a gentleman.
BPF
pause it really quick.
Actually,
Is this gonna dox Brittany? Is this video gonna dox Brittany? Because I don't want to watch it if it is.
No, it's not going
so.
to dox Brittany.
Okay.
She's in the chat as well. You can see her in the chat typing. So,
okay.
Yeah, she doesn't seem upset about anything.
No, I'm thinking typically.
Brittany, I apologize. I didn't even know that was like he was making this thing about French, and I was like, I said it out loud. I didn't think that was a French name. Again, Brittany, I apologize, but I did not know this was still some secret. Like, literally everyone knows. Like, I saw it like months and months ago when I first started to look into your tweets. Like, one of the first things I saw was in a GDL chat. Someone was actually sharing some of your old tweets, and they called you that name. Marshall found it on your Facebook and sent it to me. Everyone's had your name for 4 or 5 months now, probably longer. I probably first got your real first name back in fucking October.
All right. Can we just all agree that?
And that's really all you need to see, Tom. You can kill the clip.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing is, these are all your fucking people. Your people.
Doesn't even come on the show anymore, dude.
Marshall, all these fucking people. I don't have anything to do with any of these people. I don't know any of them. I have no relationship with any of them.
Okay, he didn't say that he doxed her. He said it's sorry if that was kind of.
He said he said he was seeing her dox from these people going back to fucking October, Justin. Going back to October. That this is what these fucking people were seeing inside these Wignat circles. These are your people. They have nothing to do with me. I don't know Marshall.
Well, they're people that watch the show. They're not my people.
The first night I had ever talked to Norvin.
I don't personally. I don't agree with anything the Wignats say. They watch the show. And Norvin doesn't even.
Okay, whoa, wait. Fine. I don't care if you agree with them or not. I'm saying that these are people who go on your show. They don't have nothing to do with me. I have no relationship to them. Nothing. I've never talked to Marshall. I've never. That was the first night I talked to Norvin. I've never had the handsome truth around. These are all people in your circles who are doing this shit. Has nothing to do with me. That I mean,
doesn't prove that what I just saw didn't prove anything.
Well, I mean, what's the fucking standard? You have literally no evidence against me whatsoever, but Norvin Hobbs.
You want me to like say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew."
But hang on, just let me finish.
But it wasn't me. I never.
You have. Hang on. Your show has no evidence, literally, that I've ever done anything to it. But you have motherfuckers saying that they
do have evidence that you did something to the show. Though the whole fucking Sonzel fucking shit.
What?
Samantha Banana. That all.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm allowed. Hey, Justin, when people lie about
takes on your show, and
when people lie about you,
base takes might not have doxed anybody, but I guarantee you, he reported the channel multiple times.
Oh, what? It's not my business, Justin.
Bring him on your fucking show all the time.
In order to what? What did I do on my show? What did I do on my show? Got him to
do anything on your show, but
what did I do?
You think that looks fucking super?
No, motherfucker. I got him
this friendly relationship with this guy, and guess what, Andrew? He's gonna report you eventually too when fucking you piss him off. Because he loved Politically Provoked until we wouldn't let him on.
Here we go.
Why you let him on your show? Because you're scared he's going to.
You want to let me talk and respond to it or not? So let me explain to you. Even though everybody can go watch the shows that Base Takes was on, the first one I grilled him to death. The second one I got him to admit what he did do to your show live. And then I read every single DM I had between them so that I could expose what this fucking idiot was doing. And I did it all live. Should have been a thank you, Andrew. We appreciate that. Nope. Instead, I got it's a conspiracy theory and I must be working with this guy, which is absolutely fucking insane. I brought him on twice. Both times I wrecked him for the shit he was doing. Both times, Justin.
Anyways, I have to put my son to bed.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Not really going anywhere.
No, it is. It's going somewhere. And by the way, when I release DMs, the only way that you can clear your name when people are lying is to release DMs that prove that they're not telling the truth, Justin.
Okay, then that you obviously want to go the nuclear option because that's not going to go over well if you want a truce.
Referencing the banana, dumb fuck. I'm referencing the banana thing that you were talking about.
Like I'm
referencing the banana thing
over here calling you fucking names
because you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're inferring things I'm not saying. Listen very closely to what I'm saying. You brought up me leaking DMs to Sonzel. The only way I can clear my fucking name is to release DMs. So this was way back at the split. This was way back at the split, right? So I released DMs proving, and I didn't release very many, by the way. I only released a couple that proved that I was telling the truth, and that was it. I've never done anything to your fucking show, ever, not even once, never. I've just never done anything to you except point and laugh. Ever.
Well, I'll get back to you on the truce thing. I got to talk to Brittany and Todd about it. I can't get in touch.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's not done live, we're not doing it because the problem is all this backdoor bullshit. You just deny it later. So they can, if it's going to be done publicly, we'll do it. Otherwise, we just start with the fucking nukes. I mean, I don't care at this point.
We can do it live. We can do it on a Discord call where everybody's there and we can record it. I mean, if it's really that important to you.
Yeah, it's important. It's important that it be done live because we've done truces in the past. You break them and then pretend the other person did. So there's nothing to point to without releasing DMs.
I'll get back to you. I feel like this is a big waste of time. I thought we were going to talk about like some other shit. I didn't know that you're going to come at me with the truce. Like I asked you earlier, like, what are we going to talk about? You could have said, "Hey, I'm gonna come at you with the truce."
And what did I tell you? Hang on. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Let me hold on. If you don't mind me reading it.
Yeah, read it.
You said something along the lines of, "I have a lot to answer for." Well, you didn't really give me anything to answer for because this all has nothing to do with it.
You're such a lying sack of shit. You guys do this all the time. You only read portions of things, right?
No, I haven't pulled it up yet. I'll read it verbatim. Let's see. Let's see. You threw down the gauntlet. Your accusations were, I sabotaged Politically Provoked, worked with their enemies to deplatform. This all has to do with Brittany and Todd. It has nothing to do with me.
So but I told you what I wanted to talk about, right?
Right. And I told you that, like, I can't talk about that.
Okay, but I told you what I wanted to talk about, right? So you didn't walk in here not knowing what I wanted to talk about, right?
But if you wanted to come with a fucking truce, you should
drop
Brittany and Todd.
Whoa, you dropped the gauntlet
with a truce.
hang on. You dropped the gauntlet You said, what do you want to talk about? I told you what I wanted to talk about, and I talked about that right this second with you, didn't I?
Yep. Okay. Well, I gotta go. My son's got a bedtime at 9:30.
I think.
Yeah.
So, Tom, thanks for having us on, man.
I think I'm about to pull Brittany in. She asked for a link, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, give me like 5 minutes then.
Okay.
Oh, now suddenly you can make time again, huh?
I just gotta get my son to bed. And
Yeah,
you got kids, you know how it
bed.
is. So please just give me like a few minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I messaged Brittany because there was a lot of stuff that she was saying in the chat that Justin didn't seem to know anything about. She kept saying over and over that she never accused you of doxing or anything. So it doesn't make sense for her not to be here if she's the one who made the claims.
Who said not to bring her in? Nobody said not to bring her in.
Yeah, I told her from the beginning that she could jump in, so I think she's heading this way. But she's very slow. She's joined the Discord, but who is Base Takes? Because I just went into like unban Brittany and Todd for this, and I saw there was a name on there, Base Takes, and then you guys have mentioned him here. I don't remember banning this person. Who is that?
Base Takes is he's like an uber leftist who he fucking hates Politically Provoked, and he has some type of agenda against them, and he has been fucking reporting their channel. He sent, so I exposed all of this live. He sent basically some group their info with their Seawell debate, and he claims that that's what got him taken down. Like, that's who that guy is.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Quibble says he's a doxer.
Yeah, so my position, it's not my job to drag these motherfuckers around the internet and stop people from going after their channel, going after them, things like, I don't fucking care what other people do to Politically Provoked. It's not my business. It's their business. You know, they seem to have some unreasonable expectation that it's my job to tell people, no, please leave them alone, or I'm not going to platform you, or I'm not. It's not my business. I don't fucking care.
I think Brittany was having some trouble with roles, so she should be good now. But basically what you were saying is you want them to, or you want to do a truce as long as everybody stops talking about each other, right?
Yeah, and stops lying. That's the main thing, right? So don't talk shit when nobody's around. All right, and
here
lie
she is.
Other people are doing or not doing.
All right, Brittany, you there? We can hear the stream in the background.
Wait, what stream?
I can hear my stream through your audio.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay. Thank you, Sass, for getting her roles.
Is it still not working right?
Yeah, I still hear my
Hold
stream.
on.
You guys all have such weird audio setups. No, I don't hear myself now.
All right.
Okay. So.
All right. Well, hello, guys.
You were saying that you never accused Andrew of doxing anybody?
No, I never once accused Andrew of doxing. I don't know what he's talking about. He hears one thing and he tries to make a whole stream about it afterward because Todd said something. I don't even know if Todd says sometimes things in like jest sometimes, but then he has to go onto this whole thing and make a stream about and go through all the messages. And I never accused you of doxing me, Andrew.
Cool. Did I mass report your channel?
I don't know, and there's no way to prove that.
Okay.
And I never said, hold on a second. I never said mass reporting. I said you've probably reported my channel.
Okay, did I report your channel? Do you have?
I don't know. I think you probably did. Yeah, I'm sure you probably did.
Do you have a single shred of evidence for it?
How would you prove that? You could have all. I don't know.
Though. Why would you make wild allegations?
It's not a wild.
Well, no, it's wild if you have zero evidence for it. It's a wild allegation.
No, it's not. There is nobody who wants our channel to fail more than you do, Andrew. So it is not a wild accusation to think that maybe if something happens that you might report it. When we lost our channel, what was the first thing you did? You freaking celebrated. So yeah, I'm totally out of line to think that maybe you reported our channel.
I laughed at you. Because
you celebrated it, Andrew.
I laughed at you. That's all I did was laugh at you.
No, you said, ha ha, bitch, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's not celebration. That's called laughing at you.
Celebrating it. You absolutely don't tell me you're celebrating it.
It was called laughing at you. But the thing is that who cares if I laugh at you for the stupid shit that you do? I didn't do anything to your channel. I
don't believe you.
Never. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to, because the reason there's no evidence of me doing anything is because I've never done anything to it.
Ever. You have evidence on there. There's no way for me to prove it. I'm saying I know there's no way for me to prove it.
I get it. You can't. You can make an allegation that you can't prove, right? But you can't prove it because it never fucking happened. It's never happened. I've never doxed you. Never doxed you.
I never said you doxed me. I don't think you doxed me.
Let me fucking finish. I've never doxed you. I've never reported your channel. I never needed to. There was no need to. My policy has always been, literally, everyone will tell you this. Everyone. My policy has always been, hands off politically provoked. Let them, they're self-destructive, destroy themselves. I don't even care about any of this. It's worthless to me. What I'm asking very simply is, how about you don't talk about me ever? I won't talk about your show ever, not in our Discords, not in our this, not in our that, and we both just go our own fucking way.
Andrew, this is okay, so this, when you say, I tell people hands off, it's kind of similar to when you're like, nobody go make fun of Beardson about his wife leaving him. It's something you kind of say, but putting ideas out there to give yourself cover. There is no way for me to prove that you have not, that you personally
Good. So
there's no way to prove that. Of course not. And so there's no way for you to disprove it either, though. But I do believe that you likely have reported our channel.
Okay, that's nice, but I never did. So all I can do is tell you that. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care, right? The reason there's no evidence for it is because it never happened, right? And I would just say, by the way, if I had, I would just tell you I had. Like, I don't hide the shit that I do to you guys. It's always public when I laugh at you and shit. I think it's hilarious.
No, I don't believe that you would.
I don't care about any of that. I just want you to agree to this proposal, and then we don't have to ever worry about it again.
Oh, Andrew, you're the one who constantly talks about us. Your name gets brought up one time when we're talking about a story. Hold on, we're talking about a story. What's happening? Why are people talking? So we're talking just about a story, and your name will get brought up when we're talking about stories of things that have happened in the past. It doesn't mean we're sitting there talking about you, though. So when your name gets brought up just in a freaking story is not license for you to go do an entire stream about us.
It is if
your partner, about you.
Hang on. It is if your partner says that he bets his left nut, right, that I fucking doxed you or masturbated you. Or any of these things.
That's
right?
not what happened. He didn't say that.
Let him talk, Brittany. Brittany, let him talk.
But he's lying.
Okay,
Brittany,
he disagrees with you as well, and
so we've got the clip.
We let you go.
Right? Like we know what was said. But that aside, who cares about any of that? Right? All you have to do is just shut the fuck up about me, and I'll shut the fuck up about you.
First of all, Todd didn't say that. He said he would bet his left nut that you've reported.
I don't
us.
care.
He didn't say that he bet his left nut about you doxing
I don't
us.
care. I don't care about any of this. I don't care.
Said that. I'm clearing the record.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. Fine. You're clearing the record. The record's all cleared.
Okay.
Can you agree to this publicly or not?
We don't talk about you, Andrew. Anything like, have you seen your Twitter? Your Twitter is like obsessive over me.
If that's the case, then you would take the truth, then, right, Brittany?
Right. Like, just take the truth.
I don't care. I don't talk about you. I don't give a shit about you.
So then say yes. Then say yes. I agree to the truth.
Shut the fuck up. We got banned off of YouTube, and for some reason, you still couldn't move on. It's very weird behavior.
So anyway, so just say yes. I agree to the truth.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, if you want to freaking not talk about us, we won't talk about you. I'm not saying that we won't, like, your name won't come off. What just happened? Where'd he go?
He's gone.
Oh, sad. Did he leave on purpose?
I don't know. It sounds like it's possible that, yeah, as soon as you said yes, okay, here he is. Okay.
Cool, we've got a truce. We've got a truce. That's all we need.
Hold on a second. I'm saying that your name likely can come up in passing when we're talking about stories. That's not the same as us sitting there and talking shit about you.
Brittany, I don't care.
If the story of Politically Provoked comes up, your name is likely going to come up. And that's the only time we've ever shut up, man.
That's fine. I just said it's fine. Like, I don't care about that.
But that's the only time it's ever happened.
I also don't care if people who are adjacent to you, right? If I'm talking smack about them, it's not about you. And if there's people who are on your show who are adjacent to you who are talking smack about me, and that's not you too. I agree to all of that. Cool. We've got terms.
Wait, what?
He's saying that if somebody else is on your show, say I go on your show and I start talking crap about BPF, he will not say that that's you or your fault that I'm talking crap about him on your show. Just as if I go on his show and talk crap about you, you shouldn't blame him because I'm talking crap about you on his show.
Right. Pretty easy. So we've got terms, we've got a truce, very simple, right? And then we all just move on.
I think you're worried about the Groypers is what's happening, huh?
Well, even if that's true, even if that was what kept me awake at night, do we have a truce or not?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Well, that's fucking crazy.
The point is that he wants to settle it here. If you want to put it off to another time, you would have to actually say that.
Yeah, okay. I have no interest in talking about you in any shape or form because I don't care about you, Andrew. Don't talk about me.
Okay, great. So we have a truce. It's all there on Tom's channel. Thanks so much, Tom.
Blood sports. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, thanks so much, Tom. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Yeah, man, I am so good at this, dude. I'm freaking amazing. I've fixed all of y'all's problems. All we needed to do is get you guys all on broken in a week, my show.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that he doesn't end up freaking talking.
I feel responsible here. I feel like I just witnessed, a mom have a bunch of little babies, and then the mom died, and now I'm responsible for all you little babies, and I got to take care of you guys now and make sure that you guys all uphold the truce.
You got a vetted interest in making sure that the truce lasts.
This happened on my show. I'm responsible now.
Cool. Yeah, that was very exciting stuff.